All right, everyone. Today we're going to be beginning our series on making a neural network from scratch with just a Jupyter notebook, some Python, and some numpy. Our goal by the end of this series will be to solve a simple regression problem of fitting a curve to a parabola. We will construct a very simple neural network with three hidden layers, one input and one output. For this series, I do assume that you understand the basics of forward and backward propagation, as well as basic object-oriented programming in Python. If you don't, I have linked some resources in the description that do a pretty good job at explaining them. In this video specifically, we'll be importing some of our dependencies, as well as generating and visualizing the data that we'll use in our um, throughout the series. In the next couple of videos, we will actually begin to code the architecture of the network, as well as things like forward and backward propagation. Okay, so let's get into it. The first thing we're going to need is to import numpy as well as matplotlib to visualize our data and our results. Now we can begin by generating our data. So we'll begin by making our input, which will be x, and we're going to use numpy's linspace function. So np.linspace -3 to 3 comma 100. All this does is it creates a numpy array with 100 equally spaced numbers from -3 to 3. Now let's go ahead and generate our output, which will be y equals x squared. So asterisk x asterisk 2. We can go ahead and visualize this parabola with plt.plot x, y. And as you can see, we get a pretty basic looking parabola. And our goal by the end of the series is to simply make a neural network that can, given some x value, return to us a value that's fairly close to x squared. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you in the next part of this series.